What is up, everyone? Back here with some Minecraft today. Yeah, Minecraft LP single player world. I have quite a bit to show you guys today. I did some stuff off screen, just kind of making things pretty and doing a little bit of redstone, and then we're gonna get to part of a project today. We're definitely not gonna be able to finish today because it's gonna be a bigger project, mostly building. But let's get started. I'll show you some of the stuff. I worked a lot on this big desert temple. Oh, got a little lag there. First thing, as you can see, is there's a button. It's like, oh, how do you get in? Button's pretty obvious. I just have that opening there. Got a little lag. Gotta replace that leaf block. Forgot to do that. But this wiring is pretty simple. I just have maybe I can show it. I don't think I have enough inventory, but basically I have two pistons. We got one there, and then one below there. And then what I have is this is this is going to a torch, which has that powered, which is turning that off, which then yeah, leads down here. Oh, whoops, I think I broke it. Oh yes, here it is. Because I kind of want to show you some of this redstone that I've done. Which, yeah, which in turn... Oh, that's not what I want. Come on, give me the redstone torch. I have too much in my inventory because that's what we're going to be using to build today. Yeah, so basically, this redstone dust turning that off, and then when that gets turned on, this redstone dust turns that torch off, which attacks it. That's for the bottom one, and then for the top one. Oh, Andy just heard that. Oh, that was actually pretty darn good timing. Let's go look at that now. Except I want to get out of here. You want to go like that. Oh, whoops. Actually, for this I couldn't put a full block above there, so I had to put the stairs, yeah. And then I just did like that. Yeah, so that's that. Pretty simple. And what you just heard were these 4 block switchers. These, yeah, so I have all these corners switched with their all block switchers. And I have glowstone, and then I have just the red stained clay. Because I did some lighting in here. Oh man, I don't know why I keep getting lag spikes. I was getting lag earlier and I fixed it. I know I had to kill the chickens and deal with the villagers a little. But basically there it goes again. I have some pumpkins in the corners, but then at nighttime, because during the day there's sunlight comes down from there, and it it'll light it up just from the sunlight. But at nighttime, I have a daylight center down here, and actually, I need, yeah, there we go, Ender Pearls. I'm just gonna leave that up there. Come on. Okay, so this is kind of the complicated part. Well, first, I'll show you the block switchers, if I can get to them. Here we go. The block switchers are very, I mean, it's very compact. I basically rotated them 90 degrees. I just started with this one and then I rotated it 90 degrees. So like obviously these are perpendicular to any two next to each other. But what I did is, if I remember, I'll put the tutorial I watched for these block swappers. Basically it's piston like 3 blocks down from your floor, sticky piston, 2 regular pistons on the side, 2 blocks over and 1 block up on both sides. Whatever block you're swapping with it. Then you have redstone torch, repeater into a block with redstone on it, and then redstone torch there. So I mean, if you kind of want to take a screenshot and look at it, that's kind of maybe the best angle. So basically I had to do that 4 times now, because I kind of want to go through this kind of quick to get to some building, but this lag's not helping. Here is the big problem that I had, and actually it shouldn't have been as big of a problem because there's a pretty simple solution. What this is I have the daylight sensor now, because I want, you know, lights on at night, and you know, I want the red stained clay during the day. So what I have is daylight sensor coming right down from the middle, and it needs to be glass. You know, you can't have any block. You know, it needs to be glass so the sunlight can actually reach it. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 redstone. So 5 redstone going to it. So that way, you know, when it's basically almost nighttime, the lights will turn on, and you know, a little after the sun rises, it'll turn off. Then what I have is, this was the complicated part, which actually isn't as complicated. I had tried like a bunch of different things, because basically I needed this sticky piston with the block to act, because this is like just like a pulse thing. I needed this to activate like once, basically every time the signal got full, and every time this turned on, I needed it to pulse up and then send a signal through. And then this is just basically activating the 4 block switchers. So I mean, because this part was easy, because it was just you know, a redstone repeater pulling the signal out, you know, going to the torches, which would lead up, and then, you know, pulling the signal out, you know, repeat like 2 repeaters per thing, basically. So that part was easy, and then just like a little vertical wiring. But this part, I tried like T flip-flops, some other weird stuff, but the easiest way is really all you need is a redstone signal here, 2 redstone dust, and 2 repeaters. So then basically once this reaches full, once this hits 5, length of 5, it'll send a signal to this, it'll extend it, and for the split second that it's extending, both of these will turn off. So then in turn all this redstone will turn off, retracting this piston down long enough, and then once it is extended to this position, you know, since it still has power, this redstone repeater is going to send a signal back through the redstone again, turning this on and sending the pulse through the stone, actually through the system. But then the piston extends up right away, so then it just stays there. It only sends like a pulse through it. And then basically once it retracts back to 4, the whole thing turns off. This is a sticky piston, and it retracts back, and that's why I have like the second one. It just does the same thing. So it was actually a very easy solution that I used a lot of time on. Yeah, so I guess the next thing is I'm gonna see maybe if I can fix this lag quick, and then we'll get to the next thing. Okay, I'm not quite sure where I'm getting all the lag from. I don't know why I have like almost 400 entities, cause I don't really have that many like chickens, cause I just killed them all a little before recording, and I don't have that many cows or villagers. I kind of took care of them all. Yeah, I mean, they look that way, and it says like 128, and I have no idea why that is. But as you can see, I just actually slept in my bed, so these are back to the red stained clay. And right through the door is the next little thing I did. Maybe you can already see it. Ta-da! I finally put this bridge. I completed this bridge from the desert to the mainland. So I think before looking at this, first things first, we can get rid of this darn grass bridge. This frickin' bridge is so annoying. Well, I mean, I always used it, but it was this guy. I kind of probably should have never been there. All I need to do is make a path, you know, from here, kind of like around the front and whatnot, and here's kind of an awkward space over here. Don't know what I'll put over there. But basically what I did here, I'll start on this side because this is the side that I started on. I have stairs here. These are upside down stairs. I just made little like totem posts, or not totem posts, little torch posts. Then what I did was I did 5 wide here, and then 3 wide, 1 here, and then on this platform 3 wide, and then 3 wide, and then 5 wide, all the way down to the rest. Then I have stairs basically up, and then I have stair here, and then where I put like the support beam pole things. This still might be like tweaked a little more and made a little more pretty, and like I don't know, more depth, like stairs and using stairs and whatnot, half slabs. But I just used dark spruce wood, or not dark, just like the regular spruce wood. Yeah, and it's like the 4 posts. I think I went like, was it 1, 2, 4 blocks above, you know, this top block here. And then I here, maybe we can get up there. So much inventory stuff. Let's get up to the roof. Maybe look at that. Oh, that's not where we're gonna go. Where am I gonna land? Ah, my gosh. This is not fun. Can we get up here? Okay. Come on. You can make it. Yay, I made it. Okay, so for this, I just went, whoa. This is the outside of the pillars, so the pillars are in line with this. So then I just put stairs, and then half slab, then full block, stairs, yeah, full block, and then stairs on top of those, and then these are half slabs. So not too bad. I think it, you know, it's better than just like, oh, stair, 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 you know, half slab, middle, on top, because that is spawn proof then, which is very nice, which I like. And then I added this little chandelier thing. I have, maybe we can get up there actually, without getting burned. Yay! So I have netherrack under there because it'll burn forever then. I just have the 2 in the middle right there. There's some iron bars like kind of holding it up, and then this is just basically stairs all the way around, and then to cover up the bottom of the netherrack I put 2 upside down half slabs. Yeah, so, oh yeah, 2 half slabs there. So that is our bridge finally. I'm very happy about that. I really like our entrance. I think it's basically complete. I might just add a little more decorative stuff on the inside, you know, crafting bench, maybe a furnace, ender chest. Just kind of some useful stuff actually, you know, besides aesthetics. But I really like this entrance. I really do, and I purposely made it up in case I ever like build like a water bridge or waterway, use boats. That's still my sugarcane farm. That'll eventually move. That'll probably move soon. Here I just, you know, this went out and then back. I just brought it shallower. It just makes more sense and it works. Then I cleaned up the chicken farm. I adjusted the redstone a little, but nothing major. I actually removed some of it. I don't know. That thing like always seems to like break or whatnot, or get stuck. And I fixed the slime farm because a bunch of slime balls are stuck, like a ton. So I think that is whoa, good, so far redstone-wise. I think that's everything I did with the redstone. Just the thing that took the longest was like that block swapper thing, and then, yeah, building that. So I think it is time to get building, our project for today. So I'll get set up for that, make sure I have everything I should. So I'll see you when we're set up for that. Okay, so you may be wondering what I'm doing up here. This is kind of a weird view of our little city or town or whatever you want to call it. But what we are doing is we are finally going to build our house. Yeah, I like never really build a like house, where my player can sleep or, besides outside or, just where like basic housely functions would be. So, I have this cool little overview thing of the city. Um, it looks really nice from up here. So what I did is I cleared out a little dirt. I want to keep it kind of shaped to the terrain as much as possible, but I kind of flattened out a little right in the middle of these two little mounds. Those mounds are going to be important. I'll tell you in a second. But then I just laid down, I think it's a 9 by 11, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 9 by 11, just like foundation. So, and then I brought a bunch of stone stuff with me. As you can see, I just put some of it in there to clear up inventory. But what these pillars are, whoa, well, I just kind of gave it away. What these mounds are, because this is kind of how it naturally generated, they're going to be like pillars. I want to give this kind of a castle-esque feel. And I mean, I was originally going to kind of build it up there more because it's a little higher, but it's a little too far back. You don't see as much. But if we build up like a castle, I think we'll get a pretty good feel. So I think what I'm going to do, and this is going to be all kind of off the top of my head, not sure exactly what to do. Whoa, getting lag. But because I want these two pillars here, so maybe we'll just kind of figure out the pillars today, because these will be important points to it. So I think, because I mean, I want to kind of form it to this. So I think if we kind of go like this. If we get kind of like the basic shape of this pillar. So what are we doing here? Maybe, I'm thinking. I'm thinking here. Let's see. Let's just clear off all this snow. We're gonna add some dirt to make it a little more flat. What I'm thinking is, because we'll kind of have a staircase, like a spiral staircase. So I'm thinking, do we want 2 or 3 wide? Probably 3. Odd numbers. We'll make this odd number house. So we'll have this. We'll just have a nice spiral staircase up. I'm thinking, let's make some stairs here. Yeah, that'll be, well, that won't be plenty, but that'll be good to start. Oops. And I think, maybe start it back one more. Yeah, so we still have this like 9 by 11. Then what we want is, yeah, because I want kind of like a grand staircase almost. So then I think we'll go like this, and then And and I'll add like blocks underneath. I might, I might just like fill that all in. Um, 'cause that'll keep it pretty natural. Natural. Yeah. Um, I think we can do one more out. Then we're gonna have a, come on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yay. And then have that. Then we're just gonna do that. Yeah, so we're gonna have like a big old spiral staircase. I think it's gonna look pretty neat. Okay, okay, so this is kind of the idea, yeah. So we're gonna have this like massive spiral staircase, and I think that's gonna be on like both sides. It'll just look epic. I don't necessarily want to make it like, oh my gosh, like symmetrical, like straight down the line, like, because that's honestly that's what I do with like a lot of my builds. Basically all my builds are pretty darn symmetrical. I mean even like the 3 towers are like, minus like those little redstone rooms, which there's redstone uncovered still, but as much as symmetry looks nice, I think maybe like since that mound's a little, taller, that tower might be taller. And I'm obviously gonna go past like, the height of this. But what I was thinking is I'll have like grass inside here, and maybe I'll have some like windows on the inside, and I'll have like, maybe I'll like throw like a sheep and a pig or a cow in there, and I'll put like some like, grass and flowers. I think that would look really cool. So I'm just gonna build up this staircase. I think I'm gonna do that one off screen quick too, just to show you that. So I think this is a good idea. It's a good start so far. So be back in, well, it'll be a little bit for me, but just a second for you. So see you in a sec. Okay, so I finished up kind of the skeleton, you could say. I guess like the kind of like the inside skeleton, you could say, of the towers. Right here, I got a pretty short tower in comparison to what the other tower is going to be. Obviously, I don't have like the real full skeleton because I don't have like the outside shell, like the pillar part, you could say, because that is going to take a lot of blocks for one thing, and two, I definitely want to make it, interesting. Probably going to come up with some stuff off screen or in a creative world. Because using like stone brick, in the future, probably use some of the, when 1.8 comes out, use some of the new bricks. What is it? I think it's andesite is the new gray block. But yeah, I was thinking, this one, since I made it shorter, this is what I have. I have this like little green patch here, so I might add some flowers or stuff. Or put an animal in there too. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is, this is gonna be like the second floor, and then I can have like the second floor like overhang like the first, and come up with a really cool design for that. I think that would be really cool. But and then we'll go take a look at this quick. It's basically the same thing except a lot bigger. So I obviously have a lot bigger area for stuff in here. The only thing I was thinking about is, do I want to like, make this like multi-layered, like say, go up like, I don't know, like 3 blocks, like here, if we have like this, if we have that, and then, yeah. And then we have like another, like maybe like 1 or 2 more layers of like this green floor with like stuff in it, and then we'll have like like obviously like we'll have like a stone brick ceiling, so we don't see like that dirt above there. I mean, we can easily like put just like a glowstone in there. Do we want that? Do we want like another ceiling? Oh, and actually, oh, it's kind of awkward. Oh yeah, so that'll stay like that. But yeah, do we want like, like 2 or 3 of these separate things to, have animals or like greenery in them? Same with that side, it'll probably just be that one layer. Um, but for this, we can. I'll see how like the multi-layer looks. I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of. I think I'm gonna do a lot of like the skeleton off screen. Especially with these towers and maybe even just like some of the rest of the building. Um, I'm basically gonna lay it out with stone brick because that'll probably be the main material. And then, go back and you can take out some of the stone brick and really add fine details after. But yeah, so I guess we can go all the way up. Pretty long staircase. I like it. It gives a very nice view of like the whole city. I mean, you can even like you can just see like you can see like the mountains over there. You can see the forest, the plains. You can see our wall. I was thinking about making like a kind of a Great Wall of China thing. But that might be a little block intensive because yeah, I mean I would basically make it like all the way to over there. See where like right where the middle of my cursor is, where that water ends, and then bring it kind of over around to by my mine shaft, which is right down there. But yeah, it gets a really nice view from here. I'm thinking I might even extend this out more and have like a third level. So basically like you enter on like the first floor, left side, I mean facing that way, left side takes you to second floor, right side takes you to the third floor. I don't know, I might make some sort of bridge taking you from the second to third floor because that'd be kind of stupid to have to go back down then up. I'm just kind of spitting out ideas because I don't have this like built at all in a creative world, which I actually might go do a little because that's just I could actually like get some good ideas quicker. Yeah, but I'm just trying to get a kind of a feel for what I want this to be because I really want this to be like the best, most epic looking building on my LP or I mean like on my world. Or at least especially in this main area because it's like you got your farmhouses like those just gotta be those are more function over aesthetics, but like like the enchanting one, like I'm trying to make that cool because like enchanting is like experience. It's kind of like magical per se. I don't know if that's the best word to use. I tried to make my like center point water fountain a little more eye-catching. And especially the entrance. Like I love the entrance now. It's amazing. Maybe I'm just gonna run back and forth, in and out. Yeah. So, I think that's gonna wrap up the episode today. I kind of wanted to get out maybe a little longer episode. I think this is about almost 30 minutes or so. Which I mean, uploading it'll be take plenty long to upload. And whatnot, and going back to edit and stuff. But just please leave any ideas for this in the comments. I would love to hear any ideas. Really open to anything. Color scheme, I'm thinking I want to use like red stained clay. Red's my favorite color, so I want to use a fair amount of that. Just any ideas for this? I'm kind of going castle theme-ish. Kind of you got 2 towers. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like super castle looking. It can have like a twist. I like adding like a kind of like a twist to things. Like I got like desert temple over there, but it's I don't know. I tried making it a little more, I added a little more redstone to it, and it's not just like it's not the same desert temple that it was. Yeah. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a little mix of building, a little mix of redstone. Let me know what you think of that also. Next episode, this will probably be a lot different. But I really won't do much, I really won't do detail work, honestly. But we'll go over that. Probably, yeah, next episode will just be more of this house forming. So thank you guys very much. I will see you next episode. Bye.